And welcome everyone. 2015s are in the building. We got a championship game here. Surf and Surge will round up the Wave Invitational. Like we had set up, had a great little entrance there. The smoke show going, so players are doing a couple extra laps here so we can get the smoke out of the building. The referees make their way through. Want to welcome everybody here for the final game of the Wave Invitational. And again, between the Surf and Surge for the 2015 birth year. Mike Elliott up here on the call as the players will pick their pucks up. We'll get to the starting goaltenders, of course. The battle of the 34s that we've had all weekend. Number 34 for the Surf, Levat Moore. Number 34 for Surge, Liam Parsons. And for the Surge as well, number 29, Brady Bassler. 53, Deacon Coyle. 63, Carter Devlin. 19, Henry Ellis. 20, Finn Garden. 51, Will Hogan. 87, Dylan McLean. 91, Brooks Mason. 27, Will Swan-White. And 36, Gabe Wellington over on the other Surf side. Number 20, Beckham Borland. 91, Charlie DeRoche. 19, Finley Fleming. 29, George Hayes. 53, Billy McDonald. 63, John McDonald. 36, Griffin Moore. 87, Bryce Noonan. 27, Jack Timmons. And 51, Blake Wilson. Looking forward to this one. It's been a great Thursday, Friday, Saturday hockey, and the Saturday championship day between their semifinals and finals have been fun ones to watch and call. Appreciate everybody for tuning in this beautiful Saturday outside. We're down in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia at the RBC Center. And of course, we got players from all over the Eastern Seaboard. As we listen to the announcer down below us, we'll do our best job here on the call. 11 minutes up on the clock. We'll play 3-11s. As they drop the puck, we're on the way. And starting off, Surf going to retreat back to their own zone. They look to try to get things set up. Going to go off the board, trying to break out. Gets turned back the other way. Picked up now by Borkland, who goes off the boards. It's going to go off the skate. Surge going to try to keep that in. They have it right down deep in the corner. Surf will try the other side now, looking to break out. Looked up ice. Didn't like what they see there, so they reverse it. Trying to pick it up along the boards now. Quick little pass up ice. Trying to touch pass. Now it's up through center. Trying to find some room here, short side. Trying to break in on the backhand. Trying to pull something out front and crash in the net and putting one home. 37 seconds into the game. Go to the net, good things happen. And this time it's good for the Surf as number 36, Griffin Moore, puts him on the board early here. Giving Surf a 1-0 lead. Crash in the net, cutting in from the inside, and the puck just squirt to the top of the crease. And coming in from that outside and banging it home, making no mistake. I'll wait for the official goal announcement. That's what I got, number 36. We're listening here now. And it was Griffin Moore. That shot from the blue line just misses wide from Surge. Surf will try to bring it out. Now they're shaping up here 2-on-2 as they cross the line. Stepping back and ripping the shot. That was redirected. Now rebound off the back boards. Unable to quite bring it back up front. Battle in behind the goal. Surge trying to go off the boards with it now. Now it's picked up as they look up ice. Does get outside the zone. Surf trying to pat it back to their D. Looking for some room to move now on that far side. Going to bring it over the line. Kind of loosen the handle. Going to give chase to the corner. Quick shoulder check now. They're going to go back to the blue line. And unable to keep that. Now we're going to get a race for it. Trying to get back hard for Surf is Jack Timmons, and he's able to. And then knocks it up. Picked up. Deny that entry. Now they're down the corner. Surge on the other way. There's a collision there as players run into each other. And the referee's arms up as well. And I think we're going to get an interference call. And early in this one, we get our first penalty, 9:06 remaining in the first penalty. And you can see they're having a conversation. Interference will be the call. Head to the box for the Surge. With his jersey's kind of tucked in, so trying to look down on it there. It looks like it's number 27, Will Swan-White. And there's the signal from the referee on the far side. Interference. Almost could have been close to incidental contact, but at this level, you never know. So after scoring early, chance on the power play, looking to add to their lead, and they keep the puck in the blue line. There's a shot. That's going to be deflected wide now, right off those backboards and slapping one towards the goal was DeRoche. That goes through the crease, out the other side. Surge looking for it down the corner now. On the battle is Coyle. Gonna flick that one out. They're gonna send that down the length of the ice. Surf head their way back into their own zone. Gotta go a little quick as down there on the forecheck was Bassler. Now it's picked off in the corner. and force back the other way. Here comes Surf. Looking up ice. Little toe drag move there. They're all tied up. Stick was in there too. It looked quickly over at the referee. They let it go. Surf now on the far side. Puts the brakes on. Looking to set up. Maybe picked off here. And it is. Surge short-handed. Going that far side. Trying to cut back to the middle. Look towards the net. There's a long shot. And then blocker in that one aside. That's rifling that one. Now trying to bowl its way out from behind the net. Can't make anything of that. As it was Gabe Whittington with that shot on goal. Now here's a cross ice pass. That's deflected down in the Surge zone. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Surge looks to clear it out. Get it to the blue line and stays in. And job there by Billy McDonald holding. Now he fires a shot. Another blocker save there. Just to get the piece of that was Parsons at the blue line. Surf trying to keep it in. Surge grab a loose puck. They're going to look to clear it out. And they're going to go down the end of the ice. You've seen that green helmet there as they look over. And of course with Coach Chippy in the building as well. Reminds me of Coach Greeny and all those influencers. And there's a shot from way out with 11 seconds to go here on the power play. Moore's going to take no chances and going to glove that one down. Hold it for a face-off. 7:17 remaining in the first. Surf scored an early one there. On the power play, but starting in their own end. Surge want to try to keep this away from their end for another 11 seconds to get that penalized player back on the ice. Now it's along the boards, another collision. Been a couple bodies go down here a few times. Now Surf going to take it behind their own net. Penalized players back on the ice, back to 5-on-5. Quick pass up to the middle. Misses the intended target, going to come all the way back in the zone, see if it makes it far enough for icing. And just over the line, icing will be the call. So I'll bring that back for another face-off down in the Surf zone. Lining up in the draw, Surf control, take it back to their own corner. Looking to move it around is Borkland. He gets pressure on, now in for some help. With Noonan, who moves over to the far side. Surf having a hard time moving the puck along the boards here. Now they'll try again. This one, another one, fires the blue line, not out. Second opportunity does come outside the line. Surge there to pop it back in. They got a tag up on the offside. Surf looking to pick it up in their own end deep. It's Blake Wilson. You go with D to D pass, and then there's a Surge in there. Pick the pass off, now pass up top of the circle. Trying to get loose for a shot. Now it's poked out, but getting back in time and putting it back inside the zone for the moment. Now going to finish the play is Brooks Mason. They put in deep, back up top. Now Surf able to clear it out, up through the middle. Getting the blue line, looking here on the short side on the backhand, gets forced to the corner, looks up top. That pass goes through everybody, and Surge pick it up. Now we got a partial 2-on-1 back the other way. There's a pass over, nice pass as well, and stays on the forehand, shoots, and tries to go low blocker, but not fooled as Levat Moore with a big save, but staying with it, with the puck is Dylan McLean, and then winding one up and then diving to poke that loose for the Surf. Nice play there. Now Surf will pick up a loose puck, off to the races again, trying to chip one up ahead. Now we got a 2-on-1 back the other way. Got a player open in front, and they look, elects to shoot, and got to fire that one high and wide, and that puck's going to come all the way out, and Surge quickly back the other way. That's how fast they go end to end here, folks. Inside the line now is Willington. He gets taken down, making the pass over far side. Moore with the save along his post on the far side as well. Just winding up for a slap shot, walking in from the point there. And then, oh, watch out, as Surf player takes a hard fall there, whiffing at that puck. Surge tried to put a good job on him, picking it up and getting right up and sending it out, see if it makes it far enough for icing or not. And a big race for it, and just got across the line. Race wouldn't have mattered either way. Icing's the call, 4:53 to go first period. Another face-off down in the Surf zone. No shots up on goal for this one here, so we'll try to keep a mental record of that one there. Face-off goes to the corner, looking to pick it up now. Willington trying to come up with it. They've been picked off by Noonan. Noonan moves over to the far side. Now they look up to the middle. Surf on transition. Into the offensive zone now. Down in the corner. DeRoche trying to force that puck loose. Get some help now from his teammate. Backhand pass out front. That doesn't make it through. Surge picked that off, and they start to break out to the short side. Pass a little bit too far ahead. Big collision there again as both players playing the puck. Surge trying to find a loose one down in the corner. And creeping in from the blue line again was Borkland. Using that large frame. His gets knocked down again. They're trying to move it up. Surf trying to keep it in. And both teams look for it, and a nice play there. Just a backhand looking for a change. Heads to the bench. I believe that was Noonan. Surge will try the opposite side now, trying to catch a Surf on that change. As they bring it up over the line. Looks to dump it in deep. That's going to go right on goal and goes right through. As Moore made the first, got a piece of it, enough to squirt out the other side. Now the Surf will go for a skate, a little headman pass, a little bit too far as it goes off the stick of Fleming. So Surge will try to clear it out up through the middle. And back quickly on the back check. The Surf are, they try to find a loose puck. Now inside the line, looking to make a move. One man to beat, still has it. Goes, stays forehand, stays with it though is Moore. And another opportunity there for Dylan McLean. And now an intercepted pass and firing that one. The Surge throwing everything at the net here. As McLean with it in the corner. That last shot up high. Now back to the blue line. Winding one up. That shot's not going to make it through. Surf grabs the loose puck, and they're off the other way now. Looking to carry it over the line, trying to find some room. A little dangle is Fleming. Trying to carry it back to the inside. Can't quite get the shot on goal. Puck comes to the corner. Surge looking to take it back the other way. Picking it up now is McLean. He loses the handle, gets spun out as well behind the goal. And then pass it back to his own blue line, but nobody home for the Surf. They're going to have to hustle back. As you can see the argument from the coach, and I never argue with the referees, even in my time as a coach and as a player. Well, maybe a little bit. Either way, coach did have one there that it was the Surf player going back. Well, usually in the referee's defense, it kind of looked like Surge may have did it. Either way, play continues. Icing is the call. 2:33 remaining here in the first. Surf looking for the drop. Scooping that up and then looking to chip it ahead is Willington as he brings it inside the zone. Takes down to the corner, looking for some help. That's coming in there with Basser, but that's picked off by the Surf, and they're back the other way with some numbers. As it's Griffin Moore, the goal scorer. Takes it all the way behind the net. Got to pass it back to the blue line. Stops it along the boards. Flicks a bouncer towards the net that's blocked in front. And the Surge will look to clear, but goes off his stick. Got to reset now back in the corner. He's trying to move it. Is Bassler. He goes off the boards, gets it to the blue line. Keeps it going. Gonna go for a skate himself now. Makes a move to the blue line, loses the handle. That quickly back the other way is DeRoche, but couldn't get by the defender. He was able to make the play there, which was Fingarden. He goes off the boards. Surf back there in the forecheck. Couple players go down. There's a pass out front and wide open and ripping one. And it was a hard shot, but missed wide. And he reached all the way back on that wrister was Griffin Moore. Now again, Surge pinned in the corner, looking to clear out. Along the boards now, have a little more room. Up through the middle. McLean. You can see his flow out the back of his jersey. He's out there 1-on-4. He gets taken down, and the referee's arm comes up. A few years early for that play. In a couple years, that'll be a great play, but you can't quite do that at this level. That'll be interference or body contact. With 1:08 to go here in the first. Wave get another opportunity on the power play. As heading to the box now is number 27, Jack Timmons. As the Surge will get a chance to tie this thing up on the power play. And they get the face-off draw. Looking to walk in top of the circle. Oh, toe drag. Kind of put it in behind him. Look to reset. As Carter Devlin gets it down deep. Last minute to play here in the first. Far side is McLean. He cycles it back down low. Surf trying to pick that off. Now it's on the side of the net. And they do find the loose puck and able to shoot that all the way down. So body checking what's the call, but now there's a giveaway behind the net and a pass over front. And that was a close play there. A little miscommunication. Almost an opportunity short-handed for the Surf. 25 seconds remaining here. Pass up down below us. Picking up is Devlin. He's gonna fire a shot. That's right on goal. Rebound's loose, crashing the goal. But able to hang on is Livette Moore. As the puck's underneath his pad. 17.1 left up on the clock here for this period. Minute 9 remaining in the power play. We'll line up for the draw. We got the battle of the 287s. As Dylan McLean and Bryce Noonan line up. On the draw, goes to the corner. Surge have it, looking to bail back to the point. They get it back. Looking to wind up for a shot. There's Declan Coyle. Does get it on goal, but able to see it through traffic in front of him as Moore makes a save. 5.6 left up on the clock now here in the first. On the face-off, trying to find there's McLean, and he does. Now it's a pass out front, but handcuffed right as the horn goes. Well, that'll do it for us here. 1-0 our score, Surf leads. We'll take a short break and be right back for the second. Just that quick, the teams have their intermission conversation. As the teams will switch ends here now. As the Surge will still be on the power play for 51 seconds here to start the second, down by 1, and they get the face-off draw, looking to come right inside the zone. Gets taken down, but loose puck on the far side, picked up by Bassler. Looking to throw a shot on goal, does. Moore with the save, rebounds picked up, and there's hooked down. And as the Surf touch the puck, they're gonna head to the box. And we're gonna have 5-on-3 here for 37 seconds as we're gonna get a hooking call. You see the old Universal palms in the air on his way to the box, but going to sit down for a few minutes is Billy McDonald, number 53. So 5-on-3 here for the Surge early here in the second, looking to tie it up. On the draw, bouncing puck in the feet. Both teams scramble for it. Surf able to get it to the wall. Surge looking for a loose puck. Surf gets there first and kind of hammer that one. It gets to the blue line. Held in though. Now looking to walk in, going for a skate is Hogan. Hogan fires a shot. Traffic in front, looking for deflection. And the player sliding behind, makes sure to do everything to keep that puck out, even after the whistle. Still 19 seconds here now. 5-on-3. And the face-off is a win by the Surf as they take it to the corner. Surge trying to put a couple extra bodies in there to knock that loose. Surf just trying to hold it, eat it as long as possible, try to get that first player out of the box. Surge finally able to dig it out. Back up top, just as the first penalty expires. There's a shot from the blue line, that kind of missed on the far side. Surf picks up the loose puck, looking to hammer that down in behind the play. Fresh out of the box. And then with a change with Griffin Moore, but he made the pass over. That pass is going to be picked off. Surge comes back the other way with numbers. There's a shot from way out, blocked in front, but lands right on a Surge stick, and that one is going to be deflected up over the goal. As following the play there was Bassler. Deflect up top. Surge have it again, back to the blue line. Good job to get down on one knee to hold the line, but there was Moore, trying to find that. And then Surf finally cleared out. 40 seconds remain here on the power play. But losing the handle, bringing the puck up. Now they hand it. That's center down below us. Devlin Hand over far side. McLean, little toe drag. He throws a shot. That gets blocked in front. Picked up now in behind. Surf looks for some open ice, and they clear it out through center. 20 seconds remaining here now in the power play. McLean looking for some room. Looking to break wide. Looking for a shot. Gets said shot, but more there to make the save. Rebound comes back to the blue line. And there's another shot with traffic in front that doesn't make it through as Hogan threw that towards the goal. Hogan now chips in, looking to hold the blue line. Surf reverses the other way. And coming right out of the box to pick up the pass is John McDonald. Able to clear it out, but McLean for Surge there again to pick it up. Again trying to lean in. Goes a little too far if he falls into the boards. He's trying to keep that puck at bay. Puck comes all the way to center. Now it's picked off as Fleming has it. Fleming, little back pass, and there's a shot. Didn't get much on it as Parsons is able to paddle that to the boards. Players get taken down. Play continues. Surf trying to go back to the blue line with it. Surge going to pick it off. Now they're looking cross ice, but stepping up, but still getting a piece of it. Now looking to come in as Manson fires up. He shoots, he scores! Posting in our close side, his far side. We're all tied at 1. As I got number 91, Brooks Manson. As the referee comes over, double check. Definitely would know the green helmet. So we're all tied at 1 here. 7:55 to go in the second. Surf on that draw, bring it back in their own zone. Looking to come back the other way. Trying to dance his way around the defender and shooting it up there a little forward. And taking no chances as Parsons, as he sees a loose puck, gonna jump on that right top of his crease. We'll get a face off here in the Surge zone. So all tied at 1 now as we approach the halfway mark of this game. Exactly what you expected in the finals here, the Wave Invitational. Pretty even affair, both sides. And here comes Surge back the other way. They're just looking for a shot. There was Ellis. That gets deflected, missed on the short side. Surf will try to bring it out. Pass up through the middle. Trying to find some room as he brings it inside the line. Now a little pass back. Look for a long shot. It's under the arm. It moved around a little bit, but good job from Liam Parsons to be able to squeeze that from that long shot from outside. Might have been looking for a rebound or the old pad pass. But either way, Parsons able to save it, hold on. And we'll get another face off here beside the Surge goaltender. Surge on the draw, comes up with it. Looking to go for a skate. They're back the other way up through center. Now dragging here to the short side. Look for a pass out front. That goes off a skate. That's Garden. As the player gets knocked down, both players go down. They get up. Everybody's okay. Surf will look to clear. Up off the boards. Back at their own line now. Well, cross ice. Be careful. Nothing. A couple of blue jerseys in the middle. They find a loose puck. They're over the line now. They're looking to break wide. Looking back out front. Likes to shoot. And that's going to go up over top of the goal into the corner. Surge will look to pick it up now. Surf on them quickly as they put it back down deep. Surf will unable to keep it deep, but Surge able to get out. That pass is going to go the length of the ice. I think that's going to go right on top of the Surf goaltender. As he looks up and sees a red jersey. That Moore decides to hold on to that. 6:18 remaining now, second period. Good line up in the draw. Face off, one to the corner. Surf gets to it first. They take it behind their own net. Looking to go off the wall. Looking to catch up to it now. Surf looking up through the middle. There's the pass. And they're going to say that's deflected, so no icing. Picked up down deep by Coyle. He goes along the boards. Misses the intended target. We're now in behind the play, trying to catch up with it. He's got one already this afternoon. Manson trying for another one as he looked to take that out front. Nothing comes from that. Puck comes to the corner. Surf looks to clear again. 2-on-2 shaping up the other way. Pass up to the middle. Goes off the stick. Surge takes advantage of that. They chip it right back to the Surf blue line. Surf going to skate it right back up the other way. They're getting taken down and losing the stick. And then another player goes down. It'd be offside, but McLean picks that off. He's back the other way. He's got some help with him as he looks to go wide. He likes to shoot. That gets blocked in front. Surf hands right out there. And fresh off the bench, looking to pick it up. Breaking wide. John McDonald cuts back in, throws the backhand. But staying with it, able to make the save. Liam Parsons eats it up as he stays in position, doesn't move as he's straddling the goal line. 5:11 remaining now here, second period. Face-off will come to the right of the Surge goaltender. And that scramble draw, Surge go ahead with it. Now they move the puck inside the line. Looking to catch up is Willington from the corner. Trying to knock it loose. Looking for some help now. Surf there as well. They try to find a loose puck. Willington gets back up. Looks out front. That pass is picked off. And Surf looks to turn up ice. They look up through the middle. Pass right on the tape. Inside the line now. Looking to break wide. There's Fleming. Fleming looks to go out front. That another pass picked off. This time the Surge quickly back the other way. Looking to find some room on that far side. Spins just inside the line now. Cuts to the middle. Look for a shooting lane. Elects to pass. The pass just behind the target with some room now. Here comes Surf. Quickly back the other way. Short side. Trying to find some room. Griffin Moore scored one. Fired another one. But there's the Surge goaltender, Liam Parsons, flashing a little leather, getting the glove out, eating that one up, making the save at 4:19 to go here in the second period. Battle here so far, all tied at 1. Pass back to the blue line, going to split the uprights between the two defenders. Now we're going to get a race for it. Trying to get back there first is Borkland, and he does. And then as he tries to clear it, going to knock it right into his own bench. That face-off should stay inside the zone. And again, another battle of the 87s here, deep in the Surf zone. They poke it forward. Here comes the Surf now, looking to skate up ice. Look at that chip ahead. Nice headman pass. Walking into it more. He lines up and he makes no mistake as he gets his second of the afternoon and gets the Surf their 1-goal cushion back. A beautiful pass though to push that ahead and then skating into it and making no mistake and firing that one behind the Surge goaltender with 3:59 to go here, second period. Well, we got a 2-1 hockey game. So let's for the official goal announcement. Again, without that pass, that goal doesn't happen. Moore will take it, but a better pass. But good job on Griffin Moore to put that home. His second of the afternoon. Now here's the Surf looking for more. They bring the puck right back inside the zone. Gonna spin it to the corner. Got a couple Surge players on him. He's gonna try to go back to the blue line. There's a long shot. And missed on the short side was Timmins. That comes out the other side. Again, just throwing the puck from every angle here now. The Surfer. Parsons able to see that, makes a save. Now the Surge will start to break out. Here underneath us, trying to kick it up, skate the stick, almost over skates it. Now he has it, but listen for the goal announcement. So with 91, Charlie DeRoche. And also Borkland with the assist as that puck comes in tight on top of Parsons. He takes no mistakes. He's going to cover that up. We get another face-off. 3:13 to go now here in the second. The face-off will stay in the Surge zone. Scramble draw comes to the corner. Surge trying to get there first, going off the boards, picked up by Surf. Now running around. Now the Surge are able to get it out. Got a man open near the middle. Looked like he tried to move it over. I think I try to get back on side. They do. And then walking in, fire one and score! But just staying on side. After Surf score, Surge come right back the other way, and I believe it's Brady Blasler firing that one home. Either way, just like that, we're going back and forth here. I didn't even get the one goal off. I got to get 2 goals up for each side because we're all tied at 2 with 2:56 to go here in the second period. And they're starting to open up here a little bit as we get going here through the latter part of the second period. Here comes Surge again, looking for another long shot and getting one, but this time not going to beat the glove of Let Vetmore as he makes the save and covers up. Make sure there's no rebound. We'll keep that draw inside. On the draw, excuse me. Listen for the goal announcement. Couldn't quite make out what he was saying down below. Either way, play continues. Here comes the Sturge, looking for more after just tying it up. Get just inside the line, but there's Surf to knock it loose, and they turn it back quickly the other way. Over the line now, Fleming, trying to find some room. Puts it as he hands it off, and trying to cut back to a shooting lane was John McDonald. Couldn't quite get that open. Surge clear it out at center. A bouncing puck comes inside the line. And you can hear the call from the coaches from the bench before the referee blows the whistle. Offside on that bouncing puck, just as he's looking to bring it inside the line. Under 2 minutes to go here now in the second. All tied at 2. 2's all across the board right now. As we look to set things up. Surge back at their own blue line. Looking to put one up, trying to chip it inside the zone. Surf there to knock it back out. But it hits the lines person, or I should say the officials, only 2 of them here. And a chance for McLean. He tries to rip a shot. That gets blocked in front by Surf. They try to move it out, does come outside the line. But there, knock it right back in is Devlin. Surf will try again. This time they get up through center. Picked up on the far side. Looking to make a move. Is Griffin Moore. He tries to force something out front. That goes all the way around the net. Picked up down in the corner by the Surf. Surf trying to knock it loose. Surf on it again, trying to walk out of that corner with the puck. Trying to battle for him. They're all tied up, both players. And then Moore trying to make that play from his knees, but Surge pick it off, and they look to come up the other way. Looking to move the puck up. Gonna hold the line and put it in deep. Last minute of play now here in the second. As the Surf try to clear it out far side now. They're up over the red line. There's a long wrister right on target. But Parsons able to paddle that to the corner. Surge will look to clear. Surf making a change. A little bit of room now here for Surge as they get a little tied up on that far side. Falling down, makes the pass. Trying to cut through. Can't get by the defenders there as Surf turn it right around, turn it back. There's the pass. You hear him calling for it, but unable to pick it up. Now a battle for it right in front of us as it's knocked down deep. Under 20 seconds to go now. Surge looking to get it out. Want to get this far away from their goaltender. They do clear out to center. Surf trying to put it right back in. That one hits his skate. Surge back the other way, over the blue line. One new trying to go through. Backhand pass goes in behind. As time starts to tick down now, Surf looks to clear it out. And at the horn, they bring it up through center. 2 periods of play. We're all evened up here at 2. We'll have a short break here. Those first 2 periods tell us anything. Be ready for the third. Should be a good one. Be back in a moment. Just like that, we were back, third period of play. 11 minutes up on the clock, all tied at 2. Championship banner on the line. Surge Surf. Say that 3 times fast. You get the tongue twister. And here's Surge with it. Trying for a chance there. There's a nice shot, but a better save as picking that one of his more again, like he's done all game. And covers up. 19 seconds here into the third period. Get them all lined up on the draw now. You see the coaches walking the benches a little more either side, giving some direction to these young athletes. You know they want this just as much as the players. There's a lot of rivalry, a lot of side bets, we'll say, as all these coaches get along quite well, on and off the ice, of course. They want it just as much as the players, and the players have put on a great show here this afternoon. Here comes the Surf back the other way, looking to bring it up out of their own zone. Looking for some room to move as he goes to the far side. Tries to cut back in, gets forced to the corner. Can't get the pass out front. Surge pick it off. Now they're going to come back the other way. They make a move up through middle. One more to beat. Tries to go wide and comes in. Looks for a shot back the other way and just getting a toe on that. It would have been a beauty goal, but it was a better save as kicking the toe out was more to make a huge save here in the third period. Now Surf back the other way. Maybe looking to feed off that save. There's a backhand play. Crashing the net. Down in the crease area. Everybody's jumping on the play with the Surge able to pick it up and look to clear it out. End-to-end action here, folks, as these two teams putting on a show. Now both teams making a change. Surge looking for a chance to move it up far side. There's McLean. McLean now makes a dangle here at center. Cuts back the other way. Cuts back in the middle. Looking for a shooting lane. Maybe one move too many as Surf picks that one up. Now they start back the other way. Up over center. And a little bit too early there as he went straight forward with it. But John McDonald was a little too excited and made the jump early on that far side. Offside to call. 9:16 remaining here in this 2-2 hockey game. Surf win the draw, dumping in deep. Surge looking to retrieve it behind their own goal. Going on the boards with it. As Devlin going for a skate. Nice little pass cross ice. You can hear Manson calling for it too. He tried to force his way to the front of the goal. Gets back to the side. Pass out front. Doesn't quite make it through. Surf now on the far side looking for some room. Gets pushed to the corner and loses an edge there. Gets right back up and goes hard into the boards. But looks like he's going to be up and okay. Kind of lost an edge as he went to the boards and he got back up, went in a little harder. Now Surge, little spin move. Got 2 Surf players on him, but he's able to move it up quickly. And he picked up now by Manson. Manson brings it inside the line, moves it over. McLean looking for it. He does a little short pass. It doesn't make it over. Now Surge trying to put it back in. Had to wait to be onside, and it's going to be offside. As they look up and hear the referee yelling from here. Surf with some time now. As Surge had to tag back up. That cross ice pass almost picked off. As McLean looking for it, trying to bring it inside the line. Back to retriever for Surf is Timmins. And he moves it up. Pass over to the far side. And then leaves it. Look for a lane. There's a long wrister. That's blocker save. Has thrown that one on goal was DeRoche. Now from the corner. Down in behind the goal. Looking to come out front. A little wraparound attempt. Sliding over another one that goes behind the net. Good job by Parsons to get over and get that pad on his post. Now a battle on the boards. Referee's yelling at them to move it. Surf crashing the pile. Now picking up behind. All the way behind. And holding, now going back to the blue line. Borkland loses the handle. Now a chance here. Springing on the break. Carter Devlin in alone. Stays forehand, but staying with it is Livette Moore. But the problem could be the save of the game here right now. And what a save as he tried to stay going back forehand and stay with him. He went in the net, but the puck stayed out. With under 7 minutes to go now in the third period, all tied up. That's nerves of steel between the pipes down there for a Surf. Now the Pack's pissed off. They come back the other way, ripping a shot, and there's Parsons making a save look easy on that far post. Now Surge, throw it up, picked off at center. Surf trying to get back on side. There's another long shot from well outside that's going to be padded to the corner. As Hayes put a shot on goal. Surf keeping in, down deep in that corner. Looking out front with it now. All the way around the goal. Another wraparound attempt. Bodies hit the floor, diving out, looking to cover his Parsons. And somehow finding that loose puck as he dove out just outside the crease and reached way out to make that save. 6:14 remaining now here. Third period, 2-2 hockey game. Could come down to the next shot. These two goalies put on a show though. You get them all lined up on the draw. And Surge control the faceoff, take it back behind their own net, then loses the handle from the moment. Surf trying to take advantage, spinning and turning, but spinning out on that one there as he whiffed on the shot. And then Surge with a chance to clear the zone. Trying for a pass as they get it up over the blue line. Moves it over here, looking for a shot on goal, but that's blocked. Shooting that one was Williton. And the Surf try to clear. Icing's waved off, and Parsons got to come to play it, and he moves it. His players get knocked down racing for that puck, and Parsons able to knock that outside the zone himself. Surf trying to move it back up. They're going to have to get their pass picked off, but Surge had to wait to get back on side. Now they try to find some room. Here's a long shot, trying to go short side, but reaching cross body with the glove is Moore. He's going to make the save, make sure there's no rebound. 5:27 remaining here now, third period. Or should we say in regulation? Will we see extra hockey here in this championship game for the 2015s? Surf with the draw. Got to circle back in their own zone now. Timmins looked up along the boards. Surge collapsing on them, not allowing them to clear it. As McLean's in there with it. He gets taken down, looking to get back up with it. Now the Surf player gets knocked down as well as they go back and forth. Now at the blue line. Surf chip it ahead. Now a race for it. Able to pick it up. But can't get by the defender as he steps in and picks the pocket. Now trying to backhand one out. Nice pass and nice pickup here by McLean. And he's down on the short side. He's looking for some room. He cuts to the middle. He keeps and tries one more toe drag, still with it, and backhands one. But getting enough of it is more to make the save. But kept in at the blue line and stepping up his garden to put it down deep. Surf pick it off. They're looking back the other way. Nice pass up through the middle. Breaking wide now. Finley Fleming by himself throws that one off the side of the goal. Surge look to clear it out far side now. Going for a skate is Manson. He gets forced back, and that gets his pocket picked. Surf had the puck, looking to make a move, trying to bring the puck with him. Maybe one too many as Surge pick it off, and they're back with some speed the other way. Looking to cut through the middle himself, but again, good active sticks by these young hockey players as they're not giving either side any room to move. And there's another good stick to knock that loose, but then cutting in and finds room, but can't get by the defender. And Surge again quickly back the other way. As we keep going end to end here with these young stars. Trying to cut through the middle, it's in the feet, maybe a chance there, sliding over, and way to stay with that there. Levette Moore with another big save in tight as the puck was kind of in the feet, but then finding it the last second was Bassler, and he threw that shot on goal. He's even getting the appreciation there from his defenseman. And he makes a big save, 3:46 remaining third period. On the draw, both teams looking for it. Surf have it and losing an edge maybe to coming to the last game. They played a lot of hockey. And there's a giveaway right out front, and it's off the bar, and it stays out. As I was waiting for the signal from the referee, I thought the rebound might have went in as well. Somehow, instead of bar in, it's bar out as that puck came right out front. And all alone and firing that shot. It looked like it almost went under the bar, but not quite. And then a big collision. Now the referee's arms up. And the coaches are not happy on the Surge side. We'll say that as both players looked like they kind of ran into each other. But either way, 3:12 remaining here in the third. A penalty's going to head to the box, and it's going to be the Surge, number 53. Deacon Coyle heading to the box, so power play opportunity here in the end stages of the third period for the Surf. as their goaltender just made a couple of huge saves, and then just had the posts make a save for them as well. Now they're going to see if they can use that luck to make something happen in the power play. They're able to hold it in at the line. It's in the feet, but now the Surge have it, and they're going to look to clear the zone. Maybe go for a little skate here as well. And they're giving it body checking is the call to Coyle. As Surf look to bring it outside their own zone. Falling down, but still making the pass. Now a little confusion here at center. Now it's going to be picked up by Moore. Griffin Moore looks to bring it in. He's got that hard shot. Looking to break wide. He's going to chip it off the boards as he tries to connect there with DeRoche. Surf still with it, right at the top of the circle now, looking for a shot. Take one, it's deflected, and misses wide. Picked up again, back to the blue line. Borkland makes a move there to get by the pressure. Now Paso front, trying to get it to the forehand. You can hear the fans. They were looking for something to happen here. Surf able to keep it in. Surge can't get it out. There's a shot towards the front. Not going to miss on the far side. Looking to pick it up now is Moore. 53 seconds to go in the power play. 2 minutes remaining here in the period. Coming all the way in. There's a chance short side as Parsons down. Puck still loose. And comes out. The referee's right there having a look. Saw it loose. Now a pass picked up right through the middle. Surge going to go here short-handed as they bring the puck over the line. Looking for a shot and taking it. And then making the save and going to hold on. 31 seconds to go here now in the Surge penalty. 1:43 to go, third period, or should we say regulation. They drop the puck. Comes to the blue line. Surge going to put it right back down deep though, as they're looking to kill the rest of this off. Surf on the far side will start to break out. Looking up through the middle now, going to skate in, going to watch the blue line, and just made a little stop there as he realized he was coasting a little bit too far, so just to stay onside. Looking out front, pass doesn't quite get through. Now it's loose, everybody's looking for it, and who finds it but Parsons, able to cover up, make the save. 4 seconds ago, and chomping at the bit to go to the box underneath us is Coyle, and he wants his team to do this for him and try to kill it off. 1:16 remaining here in the third. 2-2 hockey game. What else would you expect here for the championship? We got too many players on the ice here right now for the Surge. Now they get it all straightened away on the draw. The Surf win it, but leaving the zone there because he had to be careful of the penalized player coming in the box. So the puck does come outside the line. They dump it right back in. Back to 5-on-5 as the Surge player is out of the box. We got an injured player here as well as heading to the bench. As we're in the last minute of play here, third period, there's a shot towards the goal and looked up for a moment and then trying to crash the net, but making sure gonna get nowhere near his goaltender as Moore's there to cover up. But the faceoff will stay inside the zone. 2-2 hockey game, 53.8 up on the clock. Third period. Banner is underneath us, waiting to give it to the champions. And on the draw, Surge get it, quick shot, and there's a deflection. And it's a deflection right from his own teammate as Borkland got a stick on it, but good for Moore to stay with it on that redirect. And we'll redo that face-off, a couple more seconds, tick off the clock. This time, Surf get the draw. They're gonna look to clear it out. They move it up through center. Trying to use the board now, trying to go along. It's in his feet, didn't realize where it was as Moore. Surge pick it off the boards, looking to chip it out. Stays in for the moment. Now Surge will go ahead with it. Inside the zone now. 30 seconds to go. Pass out front, but that pass just a little bit too far. As trying to pick it up now is Devlin. Another pass out front. Surf picks that off. Pass here along the boards, looking for Griffin Moore. He gets taken to the corner, still looking for it. Now it's DeRoche trying to move the puck up. 10 seconds now, up through the middle. Surf get over the blue line, clock's ticking down, little spin move, and then holding on to it maybe a little bit too long, but gonna run out of time here. You asked for it, folks. 3 periods, not enough. We need extra hockey. As we're gonna put 5 minutes up on the clock. So we'll play 5-on-5 for 5 minutes And if that doesn't work, we'll go down the line. And there'll be 5 minutes 4-on-4 and then 5 minutes 3-on-3 until the team scores. No penalty shots here. So 5 minutes up on the clock. Overtime. Next shot could win it. I know these are young 10-year-olds, but could be something you remember forever. Chance to be the hero. Every kid dreams about it. Playing street hockey. This is like their Stanley Cup. In the Wave Invitational, top 55 players from the Eastern Seaboard and beyond looking to play here this weekend. And what a show they have put on. And this here being the last game of the tournament, this rink's going to fill up from all the other rinks coming in to watch it. Overtime. What else could you ask for? And the Surf get the draw. They look to send up the other way. And they're going to say that's going to be icing as that gets sent down the length. So a quick whistle, just 8 seconds, tick off the clock. Face-off will come down, and these are ever so important face-offs, of course, inside the zone. They get lined up in the draw. Surge trying to find it. It's in the feet. Both teams whack away at it. Surf able to dig it loose. They're off to the races now the other way. A little extra energy now for these two teams as they're in overtime. Down low, look for a pass out front. It's in the feet. And a scoring chance there, but Surge able to pick it up. McLean trying to put it up through the middle now. Throws a pass up to Manson. Manson gonna dump that deep, give chase. Surf gets there first behind their own net. Gonna rim that hard around the boards. McLean trying to keep it in. Has it down deep in the corner. Backhand pass out front, but coming in there and intercepting that play. Now it's still loose. And they're trying to shovel anything towards the goal. It's in the feet. Surf able to kick it up. Now got to go for a skate again. Surf going for a change. So he's all by himself, 1-on-5. Down deep in the corner. Looking for some reinforcements as he takes it all the way around the goal and loses the handle. Surge will try to clear it out. Chipping in from the blue line on a big collision there along the boards. And down and injured there is the Surf player, and a good sportsmanship over there by the Surge and even the coach as well. They want to go check on the injured young player, but he's up on his own and okay. He looks to shake that off. There's a big collision along the boards as both were going for the puck, but up and okay is Charlie DeRoche. Face-off will come outside. 3:51 to go here in the first overtime. And the loose puck now, right inside the line. Surf trying to find it, and they do. Looking for the room short side, for a pass over the other side, but that's picked off. It gets as far as the blue line, but not out. Surge will try again. This one does come outside the line, and as he touches it, he looks back in disbelief on the offside, but we had a pretty clear view from here. Offside was the correct call. Another face-off will come just below us. 3:32 remaining here in overtime number 1. Took a lot for these two teams to score 2 goals on these goalies. Overtime could prove to be the same. Surf back in their own zone. Moves it up quickly. Defensive falls down, maybe a chance here, but just get a piece of it on his backside and forced him to the corner as was looking to walk around was John McDonald. Now pass up front and a quick little lag save there as Fleming got that shot on goal. Now Surge able to come through, but loses at center, and the Surge trying to come back the other way. Surge on it again. That loose puck right here below us, trying to dump it in deep. Team's trying to get changes in here as they know they got some tired players. And McLean picks the pocket and gets a chance here, trying to walk in far side and gets taken down, and both referees' arms go up. There's going to be a penalty in overtime, and it's going to go against Team Surf. As McLean gets tripped up, looking to break wide. 2:41 remaining here in overtime. And I'm trying to see who's heading to the box down below us for Team Surf. As we look inside, it's going to be number 27, Jack Timmons, in the box for 2 on the trip. And then we get a battle on the face-off as McLean tries to go in there looking for a loose puck. Surf looking for it as well. Everybody's looking for now. The Surf finally able to dig it out. And they're going to skate that puck up ice. And in behind the play is Moore, Griffin Moore. He's got 2 already. He would love to have the 3rd one as an overtime here, but Surge picked his pocket and McLean back the other way. As Dylan McLean trying to put that in deep. And take the Surge bounce. Back up top. Cross pass now. Walking in. Top of the circle. Fire one high. Deflected. And that goes off the outside of the post. They're going to say that was touched with a high stick, so even if it would have went in and wouldn't have counted. 2:07 remaining here in period number 4. 1:26 remaining here in the penalty. The faceoff is going to come outside as it was touched by the Surge player for the high stick. Surge going to win the draw back here at center. Looking to bring the puck back in. Losing the handle though. They look to reset. Now it's chipped up ahead. McLean going to bring it in. Dylan McLean. He's going to fire one, and that goes off. Something goes up high in the glass in behind, but now he has him behind, trying to come out front. Looking for somebody open. There's a pass, and here's the chance. Winding back one, fire one, rebound outside the goal, and they score! Overtime hero on the rebound. Let the celebrations continue as number 87, Dylan McLean, puts it home for Team Surge. They're going to win this one 3-2 and become the 2015 Wave Invitational 2025 champions. What a tournament and what a game. Hats off to the other team. We know they're upset right now, but Team Surf played a great game, and especially goaltender Levitt Moore with some huge saves. No shame in their game, but congratulations to Team Surge. They take home the championship. Mike Elliott here on the call, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hope you had as much fun as we did here off in the booth. We'll let these players take it home and watch the celebrations and the ceremony here at the end. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and thanks for watching. We'll see you everybody next game.
Congratulations to the Surf opponent. Excellent tournament. Making a great fun here this afternoon. It's now time to present the champion prizes to our winners. The Surf. Number 19, Henry Ellis. Number 20, Jack McWilliams. Number 27, Will Swanbus. Number 29, Brandon Bowser. Number 34, William Parsons. Number 36, David Middleton. Number 51, Will Hogan. Number 53, Jack Coyle. Number 63, Carter Devlin. Number 87, Dylan McLean. And number 90,